gentlemen, please welcome Global Chief Branding Officer, President of Lexus International and President of Gazoo Racing, Koji Sato.
When I succeeded in the role of Chief Branding Officer from Kyoto, our team made one promise: crafting better cars. In order to make a superior vehicle, you need good fundamentals. It's about giving a driver a unified, engaging experience through confident brake feel, responsive, precise steering, and a direct connection to the road through the tires. That is the secret behind the Lexus driving signature, which has been the center of our focus for more than 10 years. Over that time, we have elevated Lexus driving signature to the next level by reinventing our vehicle fundamentals and continuous harsh track testing at our new testing facility, Shimoyama. And you'll see those changes from the LFA we all love to the recent launch of NX and LX, and tonight with RX. It may seem obvious, but that is our way of car crafting. And we have kept those values at the center of our brand. And when it comes to electrification, we have been a pioneer since the launch of the very first luxury hybrid, the RX 400h. And just recently, we outlined the Lexus electrified vision. For Lexus, electrification means maximizing vehicle potential through electrified technology, while reimagining the unique design identity and proportion born from the driving experience. We aim to achieve carbon neutrality in a way that is accessible for every guest through a variety of the powertrain meant for the right place at the right time. And by 2035, we aim to achieve 100% battery EVs in all models globally. We're proud of what we have accomplished in just 33 years. But as we have entered the next chapter of Lexus, we're even more excited about what's next. So, watch out for Lexus, because we're just getting started. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so next, I'd like to bring up the Senior Vice President, Automotive Operations, Jack Hollis.
Good job.
Thank you.
I mean, think about that. Global Branding Officer and President of Lexus and Head of GR Brand. Can you help me to thank Sato-san once again? This is an important event, and clearly, most important person at Lexus to be here, to be kicking this all off. And it is so good to see all of you. It is like being back in person. Is that just not awesome or what? I mean, thank you for taking the time to come out and be with us. We think this is well worth your time. And we're excited to have you see our new product and drive our lineup. And of course, getting a chance to go hang out at Buc-ee's. Now, I don't really get it. And I know while the beef jerky might be life-changing, we like to think that we might have something to share with you tonight that might make your trip worthwhile. So now listen, at Lexus, our brand identity, it's our compass, guiding who we are and what we do. The Lexus covenant is just as relevant today as it was when we launched the LS in 1989. We do it right from the start, and we treat each customer as we would a guest in our home. Here in North America, over the past couple of years, we recognize an opportunity to reach emerging consumer segments and at the same time redefine what Lexus means to them. So I'd like to bring up Vinay Shahani, the Vice President of Lexus Marketing, to share how we've sharpened our brand focus to take Lexus into the future of amazing. Vinay?
Thank you, Jack. Good evening, everyone. Keeping our guests at the heart of everything we do, we recognize an opportunity to get to know them on a deeper level. So we went back to square one, which is the data, and what we found wasn't surprising. Our world is younger and more diverse, and towards 2030, Gen Y and Gen Z are the growing audiences. Now, we've had foundational success with those who've been with us since the beginning, but again, our opportunity lies with younger guests. We knew that we had to introduce Lexus to them in a way that made sense. Now, in order to do that, we needed to understand them. What do they like? What do they care about? How can we make Lexus relevant and exciting to them? We found that our future guests are creative, they're diverse, open-minded, thoughtful, and confident. And as a group, they're very discerning. And they want to support brands whose views align with their own. To them, luxury is one of a kind, experiential, on-trend, and a reflection of what's important to them. We were also not surprised to find out that they're early adopters in technology, which makes it critical in the products that they choose to buy. So we took those learnings and we integrated them with our next chapter product goals that Sato-san mentioned to guide and shape the future of amazing. To meet the needs of our new guests, we created a new strategy with 4 key pillars: Lexus Driving Signature, Lexus Electrified, Bold Design, and Intuitive Technology. And we amplified it with a more vibrant approach to our communications and experiential endeavors. We're taking Lexus hospitality, or omotenashi, to new heights. And instead of just serving, we're anticipating the needs of our new guests. As a brand, we've never been boastful or arrogant, and we never will be. But we're over 30 years old now. We've come into our own. We've got a nice new house. And we know what we bring to the table. So, moving forward, we're carrying a humble swagger because we're confident that the experiences and the vehicles that we create for our guests are world-class. Now that we understand our guests, how do we reach them in an authentic way? We've evolved our marketing strategy to ensure that the content our guests consume from Lexus reflect their community and what's important to them. The youthful audience has challenged us to strategically enter spaces that we've never been before as a brand. I think a good recent example is Lexus becoming the official first luxury auto partner of 100 Thieves, a premium lifestyle and gaming organization, which has introduced Lexus to an emerging market of future guests, like gamers. Now, to amplify this partnership, we asked our Lexus racing team to work with Gran Turismo 7 to put our very own Vassar Sullivan Lexus RCF GT3s, the ones that race in IMSA, into the video game. Now, we took it a step further by partnering with our 100 Thieves ambassadors to race each other during a Twitch live stream, while viewers engage and cheer on the drivers during the race. These thoughtful strategic partnerships have successfully put Lexus in the minds of people who may have never thought about us before. And we're starting to see that it's beginning to work. As you can see here, we've successfully started to move the needle towards reaching this younger market. And we've just scratched the surface of our potential. Okay, here's the deal. Hard to believe, but I've been working in the auto industry for over 28 years. and right now is one of the most invigorating moments of my career. This is the most aggressive change that Lexus has had since its inception. And Sato-san is right, we're just getting started. Okay, so are you all ready to see some product? All right, Jack, let's take it away.
Thanks, Vinay. This is, it's truly a revolutionary time for Lexus. And seeing the next chapter come to life in our vehicles gets better and better with each product reveal. So I want to reiterate what Sato-san said, and he mentioned about the importance of electrification to our company. And let me remind you that we were offering electrified powertrains before people thought they were cool. So leading off tonight is the 2023 Lexus UX 250h F Sport. Now listen, we're doubling down on our commitment to electrification. And starting with this 2023 model, UX will now be exclusively hybrid. Okay, also new for 2023, the UX F Sport. And it's available in both design and handling grades. We've also upgraded the UX 250h with the latest Lexus safety system and Lexus interface multimedia system with larger touchscreens. The 2023 UX 250h will go on sale later this summer. Now, while we're on the topic of electrified, we couldn't miss this opportunity for you to see in person for the first time the all-new, fully battery electric vehicle, the 2023 Lexus RZ 450e. So this right here is the Lexus electrified vision in action. We didn't just build any BEV, we made it a Lexus BEV. And RZ integrates the Lexus driving signature and the all-new Direct 4 technology. By freely distributing the drive force of the front and rear motors according to the vertical load, RZ is able to respond in a quick, linear, and precise manner based on the driver's input. This allows the driver to feel confident under any driving situation, achieving an intuitive experience where the vehicle feels like a natural extension to your body, to the driver. We wanted to create a uniquely Lexus BEV that feels secure to ride in and exhilarating to drive. And so what? Did you think that I wasn't going to talk about this? Listen, Sato-san and Vinay mentioned the importance of Lexus driving signature in our strategy. And nothing exemplifies our commitment to the Lexus driving signature more than the steer-by-wire system. It provides a high-level driving experience that combines the responsiveness of a BEV with a linear and direct driving feel. Now, steer-by-wire limits the range of motion to 300 degrees, while still providing enough steering input for a driver to easily maneuver the RZ. We want people to know that electrified vehicles are not just fun to drive off the line. They can also provide an engaging driving experience on a backcountry road. And our early feedback has been amazing, and we're excited for you to drive it later this year. Now, moving to the interior, it's a driver-focused, open, and relaxing space, featuring an available panorama roof, a first for Lexus, and a radiant heating system. RZ also comes with the latest Lexus safety system, and of course, standard with a Lexus interface and a 14-inch touchscreen display. Folks, this is just the beginning of a Lexus electrified. We can't wait to show you what we have up our sleeves in the next couple of years. The RZ 450e will be on display just outside during dinner, so take a look, and will be available at US dealerships by the end of this year. All right, we're reaching the home stretch, and the one you've all been waiting to see, I think. Now, everyone here has signed your embargo waiver, correct? I see some noddings. How about everybody put your hand up? Do we get it all signed over here? Brian, Paul, okay. Okay, you just got a little bit longer till you can post. Just do us a favor. Just wait. Let's just all be one little big happy family and we'll post it together, okay? Now, when we talk about the future of the brand, it's impossible to not talk about the history of RX. It is the franchise. Years ago, we saw the need for a product that had the amenities of a sedan, but had the right height and feel of an SUV. The RX created the luxury crossover SUV segment, and we've never looked back. Now, while we had the foresight to create a vehicle that we thought our guests would love, we had no idea just how much they would love it. Think about it. We sold almost 400,000 units in that first generation, and it became the best-selling Lexus model, and it still is today. Just a couple years later, the second generation offered the Lexus' first hybrid electric system and the world's first hybrid SUV. You know, electrification has always been important to us, and like I said, even if it wasn't popular at that time, we began the conversation and the education that electrified vehicles can be capable, powerful, and luxurious, environmentally conscious, and really fun to drive. And as we move forward, we are proud of that legacy and the legacy that that vehicle has built. But since we set the bar, well, we can raise the bar. So introducing the all-new 2023 RX.
When was the last time you were moved? Felt the joy of moving? Do you remember how it feels? Some feelings we will never forget.
I know, it's cool, huh? Now, continuing the next chapter for Lexus product, the 2023 RX is redesigned from the ground up, and proof of the transformation that's happening at Lexus right now. Under Sato-san's guidance, changing the RX, our core model, was the single best way to show our brand's evolution. You know, we adopted a global platform to reduce the weight, lower the floor, decrease the overall height, and lower the center of gravity, all resulting in what? Improved handling. At the same time, we kept what makes the RX an RX by honoring the ride comfort and quietness, excellent grip feel, and refinement of drive force control that is crucial to RX's distinct driving feel. This is the RX 350 Premium Plus grade in head-turning iridium color. Now you're going to notice that the iconic spindle grille has now evolved to a spindle body design to seamlessly connect the grille through the body to the back for a unified grounded look. We've also continued with the refreshed Lexus brand mark at the rear of the vehicle to simplify the brand image. The 2023 Lexus RX comes standard with Lexus Safety System and Lexus interface with voice command technology. And the RX 350 Premium Plus, shown here, comes standard with a host of features to provide a welcoming in-cabin experience. We maintain the foundation of what guests love about the RX, but we've taken their daily driver and leveled it up. This is the first RX powered by a spirited 2.4-liter turbocharged engine that outperforms the current generation with 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque, and an estimated combined 24 miles per gallon. The Premium Plus unit will be the centerpiece at dinner tonight, so you're going to have time to check it out. Thanks. Now, also on display this week, we're going to have our current generation RX, the first generation RX, and some iconic historic Lexus vehicles in our Lexus Experience Center, so you're gonna have to check them out. Okay, we're not done quite yet. For 2023, RX will offer 4 redesigned powertrains, and 3 of them are electrified. A 2.4-liter gas turbo engine you just saw, a 2.5-liter hybrid electric, a 2.5-liter plug-in electric, and one more. And I know we're not supposed to play favorites, but this is one that I'm most excited to share with you. For the first time in RX's history, introducing the 2023 RX 500h F-Sport Performance Hybrid. I know, it's awesome. I agree. Now, building on more than 20 years of hybrid technology and experience, the RX 500h introduces a new hybrid system for the Lexus brand that is equipped with a high-output electric motor and an e-axle at the rear. This all-new system delivers unprecedented performance for the RX, proven by an impressive 367 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque, which is unheard of for this segment, and even more torque than the Lexus LFA. And it has an excellent efficiency with an estimated combined 26 miles per gallon. Paired with a 2.4-liter turbo engine, the RX 500h delivers faster acceleration and more evenly distributed torque for more power on demand, whether you're running errands on the freeway or driving a scenic mountain road. It also adopts the same Direct 4 all-wheel drive technology that we talked about earlier on the RZ that integrates the drive and brake force control that can only be found with Lexus driving signature. The RX 500h F-Sport Performance Package adds a host of exclusive features, from the blacked-out 21-inch wheels to the aluminum pedals and more. So we can't wait for you to get your first drive of this later this year. So listen, you came here for exclusive news, and we believe we've delivered. And I'm sure you didn't miss it when I mentioned that the plug-in in the powertrain mix, right? RX was the leader in entering the hybrid luxury market. And we plan to continue that legacy. So stay tuned. We will provide exact dates for plug-in hybrid availability in the US at a later time. Now listen, folks, we want to thank you. Like I said, it is so good to be together. And we thank you for being incredible partners and for spending the time with us. You know, we love your enthusiasm for Lexus. We hope you can see ours, and always look forward to sharing what's next with you.